Unveiling the priestly schedule. Hidden within the pages of Scripture lies a meticulously designed priestly schedule, one that governed worship in the temple with divine precision. Known as the 24 Prophetic Kohen Courses, this sacred rotation system ensured that the priesthood of Israel functioned in perfect harmony with the lunar calendar, year after year. Each course, assigned by divine lot through King David under the guidance of the prophet Samuel, served in the temple for 1 week, twice a year, totaling 48 lunar weeks that covered the entire Hebrew year. These courses were more than just a calendar of duties, they were a prophetic blueprint, reflecting heavenly order on earth. With names rich in meaning and history, each priestly division stepped into sacred service from Sabbath to Sabbath, ministering in the house of Yahweh just as commanded in 1 Chronicles 24:19 and 2 Chronicles 23:8. Understanding this cycle not only unlocks insight into the biblical priesthood, but also opens the door to deeper prophetic patterns, some of which echo into the New Covenant and Messianic fulfillment. Whether you're a Bible scholar, a student of prophecy, or a believer pursuing the depths of Scripture, the study of these courses will enrich your understanding of Yahweh's divine timetable and the sacred rhythms of temple worship. 24 times 2 equals 48 lunar weeks per Hebrew year. 24 times 2 equals 48 lunar weeks per Hebrew year. Each Kohen course transpired from Sabbath to Sabbath as mentioned in 1 Chronicles chapter 9 verse 25 and 2 Chronicles chapter 23 verse 8. Lunar month starting in spring, 1st week, 2nd week, 3rd week, 4th week, Scripture support. Month 1, Yahoyarib Yedaya Charim Seorim, Scripture, 1 Chronicles chapter 24 verses 7 to 8. Month 2, Malchia Miyamin Hakoz Abiyah, Scripture, 1 Chronicles chapter 24 verses 9 to 10. Month 3, Yeshua Shekania Eliashib Yakim, Scripture, 1 Chronicles chapter 24 verses 11 to 12. Month 4, Chupa Yeshabeb Bilga Immer, Scripture, 1 Chronicles chapter 24 verses 13 to 14. Month 5, Hezir Hapizez Pethetia Yechezkiel, Scripture, 1 Chronicles chapter 24 verses 15 to 16. Month 6, Yachin Gamul Delaya Mazia, Scripture, 1 Chronicles chapter 24 verses 17 to 18. Month 7, Yahoyarib Yedaya Charim Seorim, Scripture, 1 Chronicles chapter 24 verses 7 to 8. Month 8, Malchia Miyamin Hakoz Abiyah, Scripture, 1 Chronicles chapter 24 verses 9 to 10. Month 9, Yeshua Shekania Eliashib Yakim, Scripture, 1 Chronicles chapter 24 verses 11 to 12. Month 10, Chupa Yeshabib Bilga Immer, Scripture, 1 Chronicles chapter 24 verses 13 to 14. Month 11, Hezir Hapazez Pathatia Yechezkiel, Scripture, 1 Chronicles chapter 24 verses 15 to 16. Month 12, Yachin Gamul Delaya Mazia, Scripture, 1 Chronicles chapter 24 verses 17 to 18. Please note that the lunar phases have historically designated the start of years, months, weeks, seventh-day Sabbaths, feast days, and the demarcation of all days of the lunar months among the ancient Hebrews. And although the rabbinical and Karaite Jews today continue to utilize a new moon day to locate feast days, both sects no longer utilize the ordained full moon as their new moon, and are therefore off by a minimum of 15 days to a maximum of 45 days for all their feast days. Please note that the lunar phases have historically designated the start of years, months, weeks, seventh-day Sabbaths, feast days, and the demarcation of all days of the lunar months among the ancient Hebrews. And although the rabbinical and Karaite Jews today continue to utilize a new moon day to locate feast days, both sects no longer utilize the ordained full moon as their new moon, and are therefore off by a minimum of 15 days to a maximum of 45 days for all their feast days. The Hebrew calendar and the Gregorian calendar are not just different systems of tracking time, they reflect entirely different worldviews. The Gregorian calendar, used globally today, is solar-based, rooted in Roman tradition, and structured around secular months and years. In contrast, the Hebrew calendar is divinely patterned, combining lunar cycles with solar alignment, and anchored in biblical festivals, Sabbaths, and prophetic timings. While the Gregorian year begins in January, the Hebrew year begins in the spring, with the new moon that marks the month of Aviv, timing the Exodus and resurrection patterns. Where the Gregorian week ends in the weekend, the Hebrew week crescendos into the Sabbath, a sacred day of rest and covenant. These calendars don't just differ in dates, they differ in purpose, origin, and spiritual meaning. Understanding the Hebrew calendar unlocks deeper biblical insight and reconnects believers to the appointed times of Yahweh, time still pulsing with prophetic significance today.